kind of a little dinosaur. Today I just wanted to talk about this website called Quotev. I'll have a link in the description of my profile, and if you don't want to get my profile, just click it and then just click quote. It's the button, and boom, you're away from me. Bam, there it is. But I want to talk about this website because I feel like it's a really cool website that more people should be checking out. And it's not just okay. So this website, you can take quizzes, you can read stories. Some are fanfic, some aren't. You have to find what you want. And you don't have to make a profile, but it's easier if you do. And if you do make a profile, you can favorite stuff. Where if you're reading something and let's say they're not completed with the story yet, you can favorite it, and you get notified on when the person updates it. Also, you can just favorite, comment, whatever, interact with people. And I have had an account on here since January 30th, 2011. I didn't use it the first year, to be honest, other than to view stuff. But then after that, I decided to start writing stuff, because I got more into that later. And I used to have 12 things published. Now it's just 9, due to the fact that I deleted most of my stories that were unfinished, except for 3 of them. 1 I'm co-writing, 1 I was co-writing, and now I have to finish myself. And my newest one that I started 2 months ago and never finished. Legit, there's only 2-3 chapters. I think it's 2. And I think it would be a really good story if I continued it, if I tried. So that's why I kept it. And then I have a few finished, which are kind of sucky in my opinion. But I was keeping them on that because I did write them and people have viewed it and favorited it, so I figured I'll leave it. And then a couple posts everything. And I made this just because I wanted to read stuff, and I figured it's just easier to have an account. And it really is. And if you're interested in writing, it might not be stories, it might be song lyrics, or poems, or short stories. And if you want to show it to people and see how people react to it, you can post it on here and hope that somebody will see it. People usually see it. Almost guaranteed. And then, if one person doesn't like it, doesn't mean the next person isn't going to like it. Maybe they just have different tastes. So that's why you shouldn't worry about it. And when you do, try to interact. If you're just there writing, I understand. But there's other people on here who can help you with your writing if you need the help. I have 121 followers. Don't know how I got there. Happy I did. And yeah. So I'm just gonna, and when you do the username, say a little bit about yourself and the about me, like I did. And with the about me, you can actually put pictures, and you just have to figure that out yourself, to be honest. Because I feel like showing you, but I can't. So it's awkward. I forgot what I said. What you said? Life is pretty slow because it loves me. Okay, so I'm just gonna read my about me to you guys. Yeah. So, So the first thing I have there is a huge picture saying, "Hey you, guess what? You're beautiful." Smiley face. Don't you ever forget that. And that's and I wanted to tell everybody. And I have a short little thing. And I said, "Hey love," and then for love I had a picture with a leaf that looks like a heart. Thought it was cute. Okay, so hey love, if you don't already know, I'm that girl in that profile picture named Lindsay. I came into the world on June 25th, 1998, making me 15 years young. My zodiac sign is a Cancer. And then for each letter, I put a picture. You'll have to see it yourself if you want to. And I said, but if you turn it sideways, it's 69. Oh, oh. I'm like, and yes, I'm a sexual weirdo. Deal with it. And then for each letter of weirdo, I did a picture. I have homophobia, which is the fear of imperfection, of not being good enough, depression, and anxiety. I really have anxiety, guys. I'm joking. I've recently been friend zoned. By the way, being in the friend zone, fun time. But I've recently been friend zoned by my crush. I hate science. It's like a total bitch to me. Like, I'm not even lying right now. I hate science. I'm also that person that hangs out with other weirdos by the side of the school who all know the struggles of life in some way, shape, or form. They're the most understanding people I ever met, yet everybody just doesn't respect them enough to realize it. I'm a techie, and if you don't know what it is, I'll tell you. A techie is someone who does something in tech theater, like sound, set design, posters, props, etc. And yes, I didn't make that up of the term, but everybody goes with it because it's an awesome word. I also made up the phrase "loner with a boner." Don't ask how I made it up. Please just don't. And then I did my favorite couples, and I put those in pictures. I only did a couple, and it's the person from the purpose of being a wallflower. We can't choose where we come from, but we can choose where we go from there. And then, I don't know how people get eaten by sharks. I mean, how do you not hear the music? And I said, anime norm. If you want to know my favorite bands, then stick around and you might find out. AKA, I'm too lazy to hit right now. Well, that's it for later love. And then I did a picture saying, don't tell me what to do, and Breathe Stronger. That was me just telling everybody a bit about myself and showing my personality a bit. So if you do want to try out this site and just figure out a bit, and maybe talk to me because I'm a cool person. Just go on there and make an account. You can find me because I leave the description for my profile, and my username right now is Alyssa Disappearing, but you can change it whenever you want. Just saying. You'll figure it out when you go on there. It took me about a week to figure it out, but I'm really quick at figuring it out. So yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about. If you want to know more about it, put comments down below and I'll try to tell you about it. So that's it. I love you, my little dinosaur.